Oh, hi, everyone. I'm sorry, I'm just preparing for Christmas. Putting up my Christmas decorations. It's the big tree lighting ceremony here. Last night, they had an hour-long special. No, it was the last night or the night before. I can't remember. Yeah, it was sometime this week. NBC had an hour-long ceremony for the tree lighting ceremony. Hour-long show for the tree lighting ceremony in New York. Here on CBS... It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. People sometimes say to me, they say, Craig, get out of my garden. And I leave quietly. But sometimes people say to me, they say, Craig, who actually owns CBS? Who owns it? Well, now you know. It's owned by a gentleman called Ebenezer Scrooge. For the next month, I'll be wearing fingerless gloves. I'm going to try and get the day off on Christmas Day this year. People are like, are you crazy? I'm like, no. I'm going to try it, because this year I think Mr. Scrooge is going to see the error of his ways. Look, I even got us a Christmas tree. There it is. Look at it. Take that. Anything. Like, honestly, you could have an old poster of Weird Al Yankovic up in your house and it would be better than this show. Why are you on that? Do you awe the news when they tell you the truth? I actually kind of like it. It's cute. It reminds me that small is also nice. Because I forget that, being cursed with bigness. Craig, are you making a veiled reference to your abnormally large penis? Why, yes, I am. And let me tell you about it later. We'll be right back. It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Please, let it all go quietly. Oh, that's it. Quietly, please. Everybody sit down, please. Stop any kind of noise or enthusiasm. It'll just put me off. Any of your optimistic, upbeat noises will just make me feel... Plus, this is a rented suit. Oh, it's a great day for America. Yes, it is.
Great day for America. Not such a great day for Jared from Sunbury. You remember Jared, who was like, oh, and then he got thin by eating sandwiches? Which kind of defies the laws of physics, if you ask me. And like, how did you lose all that weight? I ate enormous sandwiches. Well, get me on that diet. Anyway, everybody's talking now because he's gained all the weight back. I know. Strangely enough, by eating sandwiches. So you lost weight by eating sandwiches and you put it all back by eating sandwiches. Yes. Anyway, Subway are standing by Jared. They're going to change their name to Chubway. No, it really happened. It really did. Do we have a recent picture of Jared? Look, there he is. Oh, come on. Me, I didn't eat the sandwiches, he ate the sandwiches. Oh, that's right, blame me. I'm the one that's been starving myself on a salad a day, but, oh no, I get on. I don't know. Anyway, you know what's a good week this week? Because Chelsea Clinton announced she got engaged. Congratulations, Chelsea. And, yeah. By the way, last night on the show, there was a proposal done right here on the show, and this guy proposed to his fiancée right here on the show, and everybody was like, oh, and they were on the internet today going, oh, no, it's staged, because she didn't react. And I'm like, of course she didn't react, she was Canadian. Because, like, he proposed to her, and she was like, yeah, all right. That's Canadian for, whoa! Anyway, Chelsea Clinton got engaged. Yeah, Bill Clinton's very happy about it because he's not losing a daughter, he's gaining a bachelor party. I'm very excited. Also, it's day 3 of the LA Auto Show, and some great cars have been unveiled. Have you seen the new Cadillac Escalade? It's awesome. The features, it's got these side windows that cannot be shattered by a golf club. See, when I first heard about that, and he went, oh, yeah, he was going for a drive at, like, 2:45 in the morning, I'm like, sure he was. Because that's what you do at 2. Just going for a drive. Nothing to see here. Do you know that because of the carry-on policy against liquids on the airplanes, the TSA said that this holiday season they'll confiscate. Confiscate, is that a swear word in your country? Yes, that's right, it's confiscate. They're confiscating any snow globe that's larger than 3 ounces. So if you have globes larger than 3 ounces... Let me just say... Congratulations. You too, ladies. Anyway, because it's Friday, there's a couple of new movies up today I'm very excited about. No, I'm not really. I'm just going to see New Moon over and over again till my pants fall off. Which usually happens as soon as the werewolves come on. I love them werewolves in that movie. They're not wolfy and they're not wary. But there's something about them that brings out the hairy beast in me. And he's hungry for meat. Anyway, there's a big new movie opening today. Anyway, it's called Everybody's Fine. It stars Robert De Niro and Drew Barrymore. I like Drew Barrymore. I think she's lovely. Do you remember when Drew jumped on David Letterman's desk and showed the boobies? That happened here as well, except it was Drew Carey. But, to be fair, awesome boobies. Shame about the desk. Anyway, I really like Robert De Niro movies, especially the movies he made with Martin Scorsese. Because for years, Robert De Niro was Martin Scorsese's muse. Wish I was someone's muse. Wish I was a muse instead of CBS's bitch. Wish I was a muse instead of a bitch. Shut up and sell those products. You bet, mister. Anyway, I like Robert De Niro is what I'm saying. And he hasn't had plastic surgery. He's an older guy that looks like an older guy. Have you seen Al Pacino? Al Pacino, come on. He looks like an old handbag. This handbag's by Jimmy Chooha. Who the hell am I? I like the way De Niro does that squinting in his movies. You know, that kind of... If he came on this show, the lighting is so bad here, he could actually open his eyes up. He could actually... He'd be like, oh, this is lovely. He'd be like, you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Because I can't tell because the lighting is so bad. Are you talking to me? I think that De Niro should reunite with Joe Pesci. I loved them when they were a great evil team, De Niro and Joe Pesci. They're like the evil Abbott and Costello. You know, it's like, who's on first? My frickin' gun in your mouth is on first. That who's on first. See? I like it when De Niro does serious movies with no laughs, like The Godfather and Raging Bull and Analyze That. Oh, yeah, I'm here, that's right, I'm the Jared guy. Oh, sorry, everybody, I'll eat some sandwiches so you don't owe me. All right, Analyze This was good. It was a good movie, Analyze This. And then Analyze That. I think he got greedy, that's all I'm saying. I think he got greedy, you know, a little bit greedy. A little bit. And he's doing a sequel to Meet the Fockers. It's called, That's what it's called. It's called Little Fockers. That's what it's called, Little Fockers. I think I get it. I think it is. I'm guessing. I'm in the dark here. I'm throwing it out here. This is an idea. It's an idea I had. You're going to go, no, you're crazy, Craig. But I think it might just be a pun on a profanity for sexual intercourse. I'm just saying. So a round of applause, man. For getting angry about Meet the Fockers. I think I know where I stand with tonight's audience. They hate me because they're all friends of Jared. And I get the blame. That's right, blame me. We'll be right back. Oh, hi, everyone. Welcome back to my Christmas cavalcade. Do you know what? I'm going to put this Christmas tree next to my penis. Then people will go, wow, look at the size of his penis next to that tree. Yeah, that's the way to meet women. Hang around in a forest of small trees. Hang around in a forest of small trees with no pants on, going, hi, ladies! It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Do we have time for emails tonight? You bet we do! Nobody there? Let's see. What is this? Is from Tracy in Chicago. Tracy says, how does your lighting guy feel about you saying his work is crap? Even if you don't care, I do. Well, it's not that I don't care. I just can't see him. I don't know where he is. It's just that dark in here. Anyway, look at this masterpiece provided by the CBS lighting department. Do you know what, as well? Look, they didn't even drill a hole. Look, it's just gonna... Anyway, got my hand sanitizer. That's the main thing. Other late-night talk shows, a band, a camera that goes, whoa, whoa, across the audience and everything. We've got this and this. I like, who did that? Oliver Hardy. Didn't he used to go like that? How come Oliver Hardy and Stan Laurel, you know, Laurel and Hardy, they used to sleep in the same bed, remember? And the Three Stooges used to sleep in the same bed too. Those were the days. This is from Elisa in Niles, Ohio. She says, Dear Craig, I'm about to graduate college and discovered that I wasted 4 years on a major that I hate, accounting. Do you need anyone to make your coffee, cook your dinner, or do your laundry? Yes. But I'm not prepared to pay an accountant to do that. This is from Danielle in Mission Viejo in California. If you don't speak Spanish, Mission Viejo is Spanish for Mission Viejo. You're welcome. Hey, Craig, I'm in 7th grade, and my... Well, what the hell are you doing watching this show, then? This isn't... When were you 7th grade? That's what, like 13 years old? Something like that? Go to bed! I'm in 7th grade, and my choir class is going to sing at California Adventures on February the 24th, 2010. Will you come and watch us perform? No! Oh, yeah, that's gonna look just great. I'll turn up my own with my little Christmas tree to watch a bunch of 7th graders singing. I'll be like, oh, hi. I was invited. February 24th. All right, I'll be there. This is from Callie in Philadelphia, who says, Dear Craig, have you ever had to do the walk of shame? Every damn night after the monologue, usually. I know what you're talking about when you spend the night at somebody's house for a grown-up sleepover. Then you have to walk home in the morning. Never had to do that. I've done it once or twice. Some of these guys call you back, though. Look, I know you think I'm a jerk, so do I. All right, this is from Barry in Des Moines, Iowa. I've been there, actually. Oh. I can't remember. Oh, I bought a sweatshirt when I was there at the airport. Good times. Barry says, Dear Craig, I put my hand inside my wife's Christmas stocking. Oh, this is going to be racy. I put my hand inside my wife's Christmas stocking and found an unwrapped chocolate Santa from last year. Should I eat it? Unwrapped? Was she wearing it? You're talking about the one you hang by the fire, right? So you put your hand down, there's a chocolate Santa. I think if it's wrapped, you can eat it. That seems fair. What seems odd, though, is that you would email a late-night talk show before doing it. It's going well tonight, I think, the emails. The emails are going well tonight. You know, I like the fact that, you know, when things aren't going well in this show, which is often, rather than run away from it, we stay in it. It's kind of like yoga for your eyes. Stay in the discomfort, stay in the pain, stay in the unpleasantness, because when you push past that, there will be enlightenment, you see? Yeah, well, I tried. All right, this is from Callie in Finland. Says, Hi, Craig. Since next Sunday is Finnish Independence Day, I was wondering what kind of massive festivities and hilarious antics you've got planned for it. Well, we got the tree. Next Sunday, Finnish Independence Day. Happy. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. My first guest tonight is a movie star. She's in a movie, that's what they do. I mean, sometimes they do community service, but not often. Usually they're in movies. Her latest movie is The Young Victoria, which is in theaters on December the 18th. Take a look at this.
Less than 3 years on the throne.
That is just like my house. Please welcome the very beautiful Emily Blunt, everybody. And then,
Well, it caused a lump.
What,
An
the-
unsightly lump in my dress backstage.
what, if you were wearing a microphone? or-
If I was wearing a pack.
Right, so you
Just shoved it on.
You look like you got a pack going on in there right now. Everything all right?
Everything's good.
I'm sorry I commented on your breasts.
Oh
It
my
doesn't,
God.
I don't know
And
what
it's too
happened.
soon. It's
I
too
know.
soon.
I haven't seen you for too long, so
I know,
I
I know.
suddenly went breasts instead
all
of
right.
hello. Which is, sometimes guys do that. They go, oh, breasts, hello, hello.
I
sorry,
know.
I mean,
No, it
hello.
happens a lot.
Yeah,
It's
no.
gross.
Are you all right?
I'm good.
Yeah, congratulations on getting engaged.
Thank you
That's
very
lovely
much.
to John, yeah.
John.
To John.
He's a very nice man, if only he wasn't so short.
He's very tall, isn't he? Yeah. Do you know that I was coming back from Scotland? It was almost a year ago, and I sat next to him on a plane, and he was
I
he was
know.
talking about he was going to ask you to marry him.
I know, but you were the one who said, you know, lock
Yeah.
it down.
Well, what happened was I didn't know that you and he were dating, right?
Yeah, well, we've been very, I mean, no one knew. You
Right.
knew.
Well, not even me, and I'm
You
like,
knew.
I'm like, wow, sister girl, right? So I'm like talking to him, and he said, I really like this girl, and I said,
Yeah.
well, marry her then. And I said, who is it? Do I know her? And he said, it's Emily Blunt. I said, are you out your ooh la la?
Get on with it.
No, move.
Yeah. And you guys talked for like 10 hours straight.
Yeah, well, we were on. It was a long flight back.
And I think he got on it and he thought, oh no, like he's definitely not going to want to.
No, he thought, oh
Chat.
no, there's that Scottish
There's
Conan
old
guy.
chatty
Yeah,
Cathy
yeah,
on the
he's,
plane, yeah.
he's going to talk to me. Oh, do you like little peanuts on the airplane? So do I. And I'm like, but we actually
Yeah.
sat next to each other for the whole flight, and we had this
Yeah.
lovely, ranging conversation.
And he knew about your getting
Yeah, I
married.
got married 3 weeks after
Yeah,
that on the
he
way
did
back.
tell People magazine, which I thought
He
was
did
weird.
tell People magazine, which I
I
thought
don't know
was...
why he did it. I said, babe, there's a new friend for you, so you ruined
Well,
it.
yeah, well, he's a bastard. He
Yes.
has that. He has that side to him. This film about Queen Victoria
Yeah.
looks like it's about Queen Victoria.
Yeah, Queen
You're better
Victoria.
looking than Queen Victoria, I
That's
think.
nice.
It's true. She was a horrible frump.
She she did turn to the food.
She
later
got
on.
she
It
got
was
she
miserable
got hungry.
eating.
Yeah.
It was misery eating.
She went Jared.
She
She did.
Oh man,
I know it's bad.
state of that picture.
No,
eh?
no, that's all right. That's just a naughty picture we made up. He's
yeah,
all right.
she did turn to misery eating later on, but it's because she was so desperately sad after he died. So
After Albert died. Yeah.
yeah.
Their kids managed to wreck Europe though later on,
Slowly
didn't they?
but
Which,
surely.
yeah.
Slowly but surely.
That's the lovely legacy that they left behind. This
Yeah.
family that trashed a once great part of the world with their stupid petty arguments.
Yeah. So go see the movie.
Yeah. So
It's great.
you might want to see that. Yeah. Are you a monarchist? Are you a fan of the monarchs?
I think it's nice because they're sort of emblematic of our country, but I know that everyone sort of
Your
pokes fun at
country.
them. Sorry. I know.
I'm an American now. Look, I got my tattoo
Check
and
it out.
everything. Yeah.
Did you?
I got my tattoo.
What is that?
You get a tattoo when you become an American. Yeah, you get a tattoo. You get a tattoo and your own Harley Davidson.
Did you? Did you have to sing the anthem?
Yeah, yeah. I
Did
sing it all
you?
the time. I sing it. I sing it in the shower. I sing it
Right.
marching up and down.
Mowing the lawn. you're
I'm mowing the
singing
lawn,
I know.
which I do often.
it. Naked, which is weird.
Do you have a lawn? Do you?
No, we don't. No.
Are you living with him and you're not even married yet? You disappoint me, Emily. Do you have a lawn in your house? Not in your house, but
we
near
have
your
part
house?
of a lawn. We have a strip of lawn
What?
for the dog to pee on. You know.
Wish I could teach my
Because
dog
if he
to do
goes in the
that.
bushes, no, he'll come out and there'll be poo on his feet, and you won't even know how we got there. The lawn, you can
I know
see
how
the
to
poo.
got there. It comes out of his bottom, don't you
just
know
like-
that?
Yeah.
What kind of a dog do you have?
We have an enormous Labrador mix. We thought he was a Labrador. I think he's a mix because he's huge.
Well, Labradors they actually turn to eating as well. Labradors,
I know, Finn could go that way.
yeah. Finn, that's his
Finn,
name.
yeah.
Is he an Irish Labrador?
He is, yes.
Is he really? What did you get him at a rescue?
No, we didn't.
Ah,
We didn't.
right.
Don't frown upon me. Do you have rescue? Do you have
No,
rescue
no,
dogs?
I
You
don't.
probably have pit bulls. Or
No,
something.
no, yeah, that's right. I'm an American. I fight my pit bulls. My Harley Davidson is
know,
wearing
you've
my
got-
little
you've
tank
got
top. Yeah,
tattoos
that's
and-
that. Come on, doggies, fan it up.
I don't know. With the tattoos, it could.
No,
go
no, tattoos don't. The tattoos are
What does it
bourgeois
say?
now. This is Hold on, I'll show you. It says join or die.
No way.
Yeah, it does.
That's a real tattoo.
That's a real tattoo. I got 3 of them.
Do you really?
Yeah, not all the same.
Stamps.
No, I'm actually turning to tattoos in my dotage.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
But what was it that made you want them? Was it that? I mean, have you always wanted one? Because I was thinking I should get one, but what would I get? I don't want to get a flower for no reason.
Well, it depends where you're going to get it. Where you're going to get it? You're going to get the little tramp stamp thing at the back.
Is that on the back?
Yeah.
That's a bit cheesy.
Yeah, it is a bit. Well, where else are you going to go with
Put it on the
it?
foot or something.
On the foot?
Yeah.
Well, what about a shoe?
That would work. That would also work.
Or just laces
Yeah.
up there. Like,
Yeah, I could do that. Or flip-flops.
yeah, that would be
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, and the beach people would go, look, those
Look.
flip-flops are such a great fit.
Yeah.
Because that's what people do
They're
at the
so
beach.
snug.
Is that Emily Blunt? Wow, look at her flip-flops.
Look at those snug-fitting flip-flops.
Those must be some of them celebrity flip-flops. Have you decided when you're going to get married? Is it?
We really don't know. I mean,
Alright.
it's one of these.
Will
being
it be
useless.
big or secret or
It's going to be pretty secret.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe a runaway, like married underwater by scuba diving priests or something.
You know what? That's good.
That
I'll do it.
do you scuba dive?
I don't. I'm really frightened of the sea for some reason. I mean, I have like a real problem with the water.
Really?
I think I'm a victim of Spielberg.
Oh yeah, so with a yeah.
And it's
yeah.
even fish, like fish bumping against me. I don't know why I think they would bump against me.
No,
I
they
just
would.
have the thought.
I scuba dive often.
Do they bump against you?
Yeah. And oft times they go up and go, have you seen Emily? I wouldn't mind bumping against her. And they all have
Why are they
slightly
so pervy?
Well, they're pervy and they have kind of Cockney accents,
No,
which is weird.
that's so weird.
Well, hey, welcome to Hawaii, they say, and then they swim away. You should try it, it's awesome.
I know, I should try and just bite the bullet and do it. I mean, I gather that when you're underwater and you can see everything, it's fine. I think it's the unknown, when you're sort of like paddling on top. That's
Well,
why I
that only
panic.
lasts for a short period of time
Yeah.
until you get out, and then you get under. It's fantastic.
I know, I should try it.
Well,
I really should.
what else do you do then if you don't go scuba diving? Do you not have any hobbies?
I've actually recently bought a ukulele.
I love you very much for answering like that. Really? And
Yeah.
what do you play?
Well, nothing at the moment. I mean, I can play.
That's baby steps. I think that's
I can
wise.
play Sitting on the Dock of the Bay.
Sitting on the dock. That's
But I'd like to learn that Somewhere Over the Rainbow, the one that the Hawaiian guy sang. You know, the big dude. Do you remember that version?
Louis Armstrong? No. Who? Don
is
Ho?
Is it? Something. It has a weird name.
Who was it? Don Ho?
Is, that's it, is. You
Is?
know, it's a beautiful version of the song. I'd love to learn that.
What? Well,
And I also know that one.
that's a Beatles
Yes.
song, Emily. Everybody knows that song.
When I'm 65, 64, 65.
When I don't know, it was
When
a long
I'm
time ago for
105,
Paul
whatever,
McCartney
yeah.
now, anyway. I mean, now when he sings When I'm 64, he'll have to sing When I Was 64.
Poor old Paul.
I know. Well, we're out of time.
Really? Is that it?
Yeah, I have to go. See how this fellow over here, he keeps showing me that thing with an X on it?
He's like, wrap it up.
Yeah, that means we're out of time. And he's been showing me it for 5 minutes, and I'm like, I see it. Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't care to...
Talk to me anymore.
No, that's not true. You made that up and said it was true, like many women I know. That's not true. I don't mean that. A little bit. So I'm concerned that you don't have a date for the wedding, though.
I know. Can
Will
can we do it at your house?
Yes.
Okay.
And the last night on the show, we had a Canadian propose to another Canadian here, which means
You
it's...
did?
Yes, Canadian mating season has begun.
We're not Canadian, so we're in trouble.
You're not Canadian, that's true.
Yeah.
He's an American and you're English.
That's true.
Could be a sitcom in that.
We'll try it. We'll try it out.
Well, that's it. We have to end on a
All
big,
right.
big laugh then.
Okay.
No,
Think of something else.
Awkward silence.
Okay, no, awkward silence is the best way.
Yeah, I like that.
This went really well. That's it? Okay. Is that it?
I'm really enjoying myself now. Emily Blunt, everybody, we'll be right back. My next guest is a TV critic. What? He's the author of Dangerously Funny, which is a book. It's over here. It's the story of the uncensored story of the uncensored story of the Smothers Brothers, who used to do their show in this here, in this studio? In this building. They had a better studio. Anyway, he wrote this book. His name is David Bianculli. Everybody, David Bianculli. David. How are you?
I should not be here.
Why not?
I love the show, but I'm a television critic. I should be watching. I should not be. And I can't even look at the audience because it's like a person with a fear of heights looking over a building but high.
Don't be frightened of that. You're all right. Everything's fine. Don't look out there, though.
Yeah.
We're dangerously high up. No, you're welcome here. It's all right. This book's about it's about the Smothers Brothers. They were one of America's great comedy teams. They were subversive in their time, weren't they?
Tell me about them. Yeah, no, they were, yes. No, they were great. In the 60s, they were as controversial and as topical as television was allowed to get.
Which was not that, or quite a lot?
Other than them, it was basically flying nuns and genies and witches and
Oh,
Andy
that's-
Rooney was just starting out.
No, Andy Rooney was well into his 50th year in broadcasting at that point. Now, they're still working. The Smothers Brothers have been here. They're still very funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they are very funny.
Why did you get fascinated with them? You grew up watching it?
I was 13 when they started, and I watched the show. And at that time, you know, they were bringing on people like Jefferson Airplane and The Who and the Beatles, and I just soaked it all up like a sponge. And they were topical, and they were political. And
They
and those-
eventually got fired, didn't
yeah, they got absolutely fired.
How
for-
did they manage that? Because I'd like to get out of this dump.
Hey, it was sort of like an Al Capone thing where they got him on a technicality that turned out not to be true, so they sued and won, but it was for not delivering a show on time. But mostly it was for making fun of a couple presidents and saying we shouldn't be in this war.
Oh, it was Vietnam at the time.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to be on TV making fun of the president or saying we're in wars that we shouldn't be in.
But you
That'd
know,
get you in a whole trouble if you did that.
but you know where there's a parallel with you,
What's that?
with the Smothers Brothers, is they started off mid-season out of nowhere. Nobody had any expectations for them whatsoever. Oh no, this isn't coming off.
Tell me more,
yeah.
Dave.
Some of us had good expectations for you from the beginning, but I'm saying they were in a time slot that had never been won by its network. It was, you know,
How long were they on the air?
3 years.
Oh.
And so I put up 4 fingers.
Yeah, that's
Nervous?
all
No, no.
Now, when I started here, you were at the New York Daily News, weren't you?
Yes.
Doing you're not there anymore, though,
No,
right?
I'm not.
What do you do now?
I'm now teaching at Rowan University. I'm teaching at Rowan University. No, that's not my impression. Never mind. My students,
Right.
very excited that I'm here, wanted me to say hello to Wavy. I mean, just to pass on a
The
little-
waving crocodile.
Wavy the crocodile apparently is
What to do, everybody?
apparently a huge college kid.
Well, a lot of the kids enjoy Wavy because he can't live by the rules. He's a trained killer. Did the Smothers Brothers have puppets?
No,
Good.
they did not have puppets.
And that's probably where they made their biggest mistake. Now, how did you become a television critic? Did you be fascinated in television? Or could you not get a proper job?
I always loved TV, and I actually conned my way into the job. My very first review was the premiere of Saturday Night Live.
Did you give it a good review?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's good. It stayed on the air.
But yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why they're there 35 years later.
Who did you give bad reviews to recently? Me, maybe?
No.
No, you gave me a good review, actually.
Yes,
That's right. You're the one. That's why you're here.
Well, so no, but see, I have this website that's just good TV now.
You only talk about TV that you like?
So I only talk. I have to watch the bad stuff.
Well, what's the bad stuff? What do you think is bad?
You want me to name a name? Jay Leno.
Jay?
Yeah.
You think Jay is bad?
Yes.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh. I thought he was really good as a guest host for The Tonight Show, and then not as good when he took over, and now NBC stops broadcasting.
You know Jay Leno's a friend of mine.
I understand, and I understand the position you asked me. But look.
Anybody else you want to trash? How about my wife? Want to go after my wife? How about my pets? Don't like my pets?
I gave a bad review to Marie Osmond.
You gave a bad review to Marie Osmond,
Well,
who is a lovely woman.
A lovely woman, and she's recovered from her fall. I know.
What did you give her a bad review for?
Oh, the Donnie and Marie show.
I was on that show.
No, you were not.
I was a guest on that show, yeah.
You couldn't have been.
No, not that one. The crap talk show one that came later.
Oh, no,
Remember that
I'm
one?
talking about. I'm talking about in the midst of the '70s disco,
Oh,
different
that thing.
shoes.
Yeah, no, I wasn't on that.
Yes,
I was
no,
too young
honestly,
and very drunk.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
I was old enough and not drunk enough.
Yeah, no. What about now? What's your favorite and least favorite shows right now?
I love a lot of stuff like Dexter and Mad Men and Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Right,
In
yeah.
terms of cable stuff.
Right.
In
What
terms
about broadcast television?
broadcast TV, let's go through CBS. I like Amazing Race. I like Mentalist.
Yes.
I like your show very much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, New Adventures of Old Christine.
New Adventures of Old Christine's a funny show.
I think that's a funny show.
Yes.
NBC, I like 30 Rock, and
That's a funny show too.
And
Now,
that's-
all right, let's get to the stuff you don't like.
Okay. Just about everything I haven't mentioned.
David, congratulations on the book. I am a huge fan of these two gentlemen, and I know you've been working on this for a long time. Congratulations on getting it done. David
Thanks a
Bianculli,
lot.
everybody.
Thanks for having me.
Very much.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
I want you to focus on the tree. Come in. Closer, 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 closer. Now, this is for the people who have stayed with the show all the way to the end because they're too stoned to move. Are you ready? Here you are, people that are too stoned to move.